guys? Jared here. So, yeah, let's, I got my team pretty good, so.
Oh my god, no. Okay.
Minzover so much. Almost a diamond right now. Sorry, guys.
Ow. You pull
Hang on a second, I'm getting it set up, the stream set up. You can just look around there while I'm getting it set up. Woohoo, woohoo. Alright. We're about to start, I promise. About to start. We're about to start, I promise. Alright, so yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, let's start. Let's go. Chicago Cubs. Do I have the Nats park yet?
Yeah, you're brand.
What?
Your brand new hat is down here on the floor.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with this. I gotta go blow my nose real fast. Oh. I'm back, guys. Hey guys, Joey Super Food Reviews. I'm B. You know that guy? Look up Joey's World Tour. He's so cringe. Very cringe. Hopefully we're playing Mighty Goat. Dang it, he has Benzovers too. Billy Butler. Wonder why they have him in the 2-hole.
MLB Network has baseball from the Valley of the Sun.
Yep.
Chase Field in
Me and
Phoenix.
him are both
Today
cheesed.
it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between the Tides and the 51.
Oh, frick. I hate doing this over and over.
Leading off with a tie. Third baseman.
Should I bunt? I don't think I will.
Push softly over toward the right
Yeah,
side.
let's
And that
go.
finds some outfield grass.
Yes.
It's a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means
All right,
considerable
guys.
speed aboard to start out the inning.
Little soft liner right there, dropping in the
Ken
outfield.
Griffey
Hitting it hard, but sometimes those
Jr.
little soft singles get rallies started.
Smiling Ken Griffey. Don't
First
forget the
delivery
junior.
to him on the way.
Yeah.
First, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing.
I'm not gonna
Out
steal.
runner on first. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Maybe I'll steal now. I think I'll steal now, guys. I'm a steal now.
Both the guy at first
and at the plate are burners.
Oh,
So double plays
man.
even getting one out.
I should have gone.
To Butler, a double play.
Batting third, second baseman.
Whatever.
Ready now, Ben Zobrist trying to get him started again following the double play.
Come on, Ben.
Hit
Yes.
hard down the left
Please.
field line.
What?
But this is
Stupid
gonna
ball
get
physics.
fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively
The ump
fastball.
was even more annoying at the game I played today in real life.
Sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like
Come on.
the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he'll try
I tried
something
to
with
swing
one
at
of
that,
the
I'm not
dirt,
gonna
but he'll
lie.
go back here. It's 1-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe
Oh.
not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Yeah,
Line shot to
frick.
second, but it's caught and the side is retired.
Whatever.
One hits all they get.
Whatever.
On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Who the frick is
In
pitching?
tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Got
Throw
him.
on to first in time, 1 away.
You're out.
Batting second, second baseman.
Ben
Zobrist now.
Zobrist.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
Yes.
And there to grab
Okay.
it is Tulowitzki for round number 2.
Okay.
Batting third.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here.
It's
with the
basically the
bases
same
open and
thing.
2 away.
For that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. 2 out, nobody on.
But I'm gonna study still. Sorry guys, that was just my
He's
grandpa
really getting the better of him now. It's strike
being
2.
a grandpa.
Man, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle
Not
and got away
very
with them. I don't think he should go back there
considerate of
again.
people doing
He's
live
gotta locate
streams.
a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. He played an inning. Stepping up now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Oh,
Inciarte
so now
there.
y'all are going
And
out
that's
to
the first out of
eat.
the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jose Iglesias. Talk about flash and flair and coming up with the sneaky plays. Wow, he is slick out there at short.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
Into the
Number
box,
1.
Carlos Correa. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
A swing
Please
and
ball.
a drive to center field. That one's got
Please
a
ball.
chance.
Please ball. Please ball.
Racing
No.
back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this
Hang on, I gotta
half.
talk to people.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for
They'll match
Florida.
up with Homer Bailey
Right
now to lead
fielder.
off the inning.
J.D. Martinez.
Swing and a liner. But there to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And at shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. At one time, he was the top player in the game. I'm telling you, youngsters, you didn't see it then, but he still can play.
Let's go.
What you're seeing now is a guy that's aggressive. He comes in, throws the ball on the run, and nobody's been able to do that like he does in the history of the game.
Throw in time
Yes.
at first for route number 2.
Batting sixth,
Oh, did I freaking put
Bases
Wilson
are
Ramos?
empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Billy Butler.
Gosh darn it. Got Wilson Ramos.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, I really wish they would have left.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again. I don't know how he covered that pitch. That ball is a 2-strike fastball away, and I mean away, and he was able to get a piece of it.
And Junior will make the catch, and the side is retired. So the tied 0-0.
Wonder if my mic's on.
Ian Desmond, he'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Left fielder, Ian Desmond.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Come on, frickin' one. Frickin' frick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nasty break. Ball swung on in the dirt. Here's Neil Walker.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Neil Walker.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. There to play it is Zobrist. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
What?
Stepping in, Homer Bailey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Not his best effort that time. Strike one.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
The windup and the 0-1. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Curtis Granderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Curtis Granderson.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Eduardo Nunez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Trevor Rosenthal is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Walker ranging into the outfield. 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Into the slide. And he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out. So that was a beautiful sliding catch for sure. So worth another look with Show Track. And I think it's evident that the excellent route efficiency up in the high 90s was the main reason he was able to get that one. Standing in now, Jake Arrieta. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever.
He had Jake Arrieta pitching.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And a great change of pace has him off balance. A swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Ken Griffey will get. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Arrieta's got his target. Here he comes 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. Posada has it, and he makes the throw to first. Griffey is retired, and there's one away.
The second baseman, number
Ready
18.
for another
Dang, look at this guy's team. How good is this guy's team, for real?
One thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-0 pitch is a single swung on and missed. 1-1.
Brick.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go.
Oh my
Digging
gosh.
in for his second at bat, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Ender.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. On the ground to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, he got ahead early 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. There goes the runner. Sacrifice attempt here. And he's retired here, 1 away. Throw won't get him.
Bull crap.
Digging in to try it again. Corey Dickerson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Please, Griffey.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. A run comes across to score. And
Griffey, frick you, Griffey.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Worth is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And a strong effort by Worth. But he's in there third. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home.
Whoa, yes.
He's down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. But a run will score in the inning.
Let's go.
At the plate, Jason Worth. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Arrieta's ready. 0-2 on its way. Grounder down the line.
Please.
At third.
Please.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
The
That
frick
just
was
can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, you can't be too upset giving up a base hit on that one. I mean, the ball was out of the zone. He had 2 strikes on the hitter. He chased a bad ball. He just got a base hit. Sometimes that happens.
In now, Ian Desmond, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Late that time for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Neil Walker.
Come on, Neil
as he'll
Walker.
look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know what?
Lucas Duda. A little 2-out.
Lucas Duda.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here. Stepping into the box, Trevor Rosenthal. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. John Jaso will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
John.
And he takes ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he falls behind 3-1
I'm not gonna
right
swing.
now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's
I'm
been
not gonna
attacking the ball
swing.
game.
And he
I
leads
put
off
my
ball
remote down.
4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead. With
Come
strike one.
on. No, please.
Trying to get
Yes.
there.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be.
There's no way I
that
can get
far
anything
up
better
and
than
that
this.
far in, but message sent. Beware.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is...
Come on.
Your
Lucas.
attention, please. Now playing first base, number 21. Lucas
Zach Duda, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
leading off the floor.
Now a hard liner towards short.
Yes.
There to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Billy Butler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Desmond has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 1.
Striding into the box, Jose Iglesias. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
3-pitch inning.
Desmond has a read on it, and the inning is over.
3-pitch inning.
So they're held in. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung
Wow,
on and missed.
I'm stupid.
Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start is pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Boy, to hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there, that's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and the judge. But the changeup, hold up on, nice job.
The second baseman, number 18.
Here's Ben.
Hang on.
Dobrus now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but
okay.
it missed for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful.
Dickerson on the move. Oh, he brought it back.
Huh?
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's
I want to see a replay. Couldn't have just moved. The frick was that?
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here it comes. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. The pitch. Bunt attempt with 2 outs.
Yeah.
Go to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Arrieta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's in the dirt.
That pitcher's wild.
Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Oh, what a surprise.
Right there, and the runner running to second base on a steal. I thought he might go.
I think I'll bring in my closer.
I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Addison Reed takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. That's in there. Base hit. Posada rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Are you freaking serious?
In once again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Justin Wilson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Softly hit out towards short, and 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Let's go.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. Desmond coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire
All
the
I gave
side.
up was 1 run. That's it.
So coming to the plate, Jason Worth. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The freaking trick
Bad
balls.
pitch that time. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make
What?
you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all
What?
on the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You
I'm
can't
gonna
do
finish
anything
the
with it.
game.
What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to get the ball in play.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Dang it.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch in.
I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry. Please, friendly, quit. This guy's stupid. Oh well.